Hello Virgo, this is your monthly reading for signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. We're looking at love as we usually do on this channel. Gonna get into it. Sorry for the delay. I'm trying to be with you a little bit more regularly now. So Virgo, let's have a look what we've got for you. Just one final shuffle and we'll get into the reading. It is a general read. Might not resonate with every Virgo out there, but you know you can check your other placements out to see if you get a message from them. Okay, my contact details are below as well. I don't usually open my books for personal readings just because of my availability. It's very time consuming and I just in the past haven't had the time. Things are changing. I'm going to be here with you a lot more. So yeah, details are in the description box. Okay, right, let's get into it. I'm blabbering. Right. Virgo. Ooh, okay, that wanted to come out. That flew out. Going to move my cards up. I'm on a different camera angle today. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with. It could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces, could be Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. There's a bit of everything, but at the moment it's showing water. When I usually do my readings, I do past energies. We look at current and we see if anybody new is heading towards you, especially for you singletons. If not, and it becomes apparent that you are dealing with somebody, I go ahead and look at their energy. It's more of a freestyle read. What messages want to come out will come out. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. I know I should have said that at the beginning, but anyway, let's get into it. I get a relationship, possibly between you and a water sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be that you're quite emotional. You wear your heart on your sleeve, that kind of thing. The relationship could have started fast. I also want to get ended fast. Don't know if that's what you want to hear, but it was almost like a flash in the pan kind of relationship. I get that this is happened quite recently, especially with the Ace of Cups. I get a kind of like a new vibe, as we all know an ace is represents new. Depends where it comes out in the reading. Here, looking at past energies, this could have been somebody that you've met quite recently. It doesn't have to be that far away in the past. Like I just get this whole, and this part's channeled, that this was kind of like it happened really, really quickly. Kind of ended really, really quickly for those. Or I get that somebody is not giving to this relationship as much as the other. I think it's the person that you're dealing with. They might not be into this wholeheartedly as much as you were. Again, sorry to have to say that. Especially with the Seven Cups in the... Yeah, you like this person. You like this person, but I get this is quite a new energy. There is a small disconnect, but it's not major. So this person could still be around you. But I just... Why is it not going anywhere then? If this person is still around you and it's fairly new and it started really quickly... Just collecting my cards that are throwing. Why is this person on a slight disconnect? Let's have a look. There's the communications there though. Somebody isn't taking action, somebody's watching, you know, they could be all talk, no action. That's why it's not going anywhere. Maybe they kind of like, there's an Ace of Pentacles here as well over there. Yeah, somebody is not taking action. They want to take action, they want to come towards you, but why not? Why are they suddenly... stopping themselves? It's almost like they talk to you via text, they can communicate, they make plans, and then they don't actually go through with it. It leaves you hanging, you don't know where you stand, you're confused, but I think that you actually like this person. You want this to go further. Fairly new person, could have happened, I'm saying, the last month or so. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe this person's focused. Oh, see, the Lover's card is there, though. It could be a Gemini. We've also got a bit of everything. We've got Earth, we've got Heavy. Yeah, we've got every sign here, to be honest with you. Maybe this person's more focused on work. Let's throw some clarifiers on as we go along. But that's what we're dealing with very recent past. You know, you're the one that wants to go to kind of head into this relationship. The person that you're dealing with has taken a step back, or maybe they just haven't committed yet. Why is all this happening? What can you tell me? Why is all this happening? Thank you. It's pointing all in the right direction. Somebody just needs to kick up the backside. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with someone that's very laid back. Somebody that kind of like plods along in life. You know, it's not their fault. It's just their characteristics. It's just their traits. You're the more impatient one. You want to get things going. The person that you're dealing with is very laid back, calm. You know, you kind of... they're not very forthcoming. You might not know where you stand with this person because they don't open up. They just plod along. They need a rocket up their backside, if you don't mind me saying. Yeah, they do. They do. How do you feel about this person? So for those that have come here wondering what the hell's going on with this person because you're not getting much from them, it's not bad, you know. I think you just might have to give this person time. It's just that I'm getting the fact that they're really, really laid back. They don't put much effort into things. It's just their way of life. It's like, hey, yeah. It could be frustrating for you though, especially with the ones that, you know, they might all be there in the communication and they might be like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. When it actually comes down to it, you're not getting that commitment. But I don't see that it's anything else stopping them. It could be just that they do a lot of work. You could have a hard worker on your hands. Somebody that doesn't have a lot of time because of what they do. Otherwise, they just, yeah. You see this as a challenge. This is what's bothering you. This is what's bothering you. You see them as a challenge. It's their personality that bothers you. There's a lot of sevens in this read as well. That could be significant. That could mean something to you. Yeah. At this moment in time, you could be thinking to yourself, if this person doesn't get their act together and actually talk to me or show me that they want to be with me, you actually considering binning them off. You really are. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Right, let's have a look at your person's energy. I just think it's very fair. Oh, new. I keep seeing the Strength card. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with. We've got Sagittarius here. We've got Gemini as the main signs. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of fire. There is a lot of air. That should give you an indication. Okay. Yeah, Four of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but when the Four of Swords comes out, it just means that this person's just not doing anything. They're taking a break. It could be that as well, if you haven't heard from this person and you're all worried that, you know, what's going to happen, they could just be taking a break. They could be taking a break from you. They could be taking a break from relationships. Doesn't necessarily mean that they've fallen out with you. I don't see any argumentative cards, any anger, anything like that. This person's just taking a break. I mean, you can take that as that resonates. If you know that there's a disconnect, then, you know, that'll resonate with you. But with the fortunes in the reverse for them as well. Thank you. I'm just taking a step back from this. They're taking a step back. I don't think it's taken a step back from you in general. I think it's taken a step back from relationships. Okay, what happened in the past between these two? What happened in the past? What can you tell me? If it's going to tell me anything, what happened in the past? 7, 8, same. You're kind of mirroring one another in your cards. It's just that you're, yeah. They're kind of mirroring you. They're pulling the same cards as you. Working on themselves. It could be, I want to say as well, they could have heard something about you that might have forced them to take a step back, especially with the 8 of Cups crossing the 4 of Swords there. Could be a bit of hearsay, could be what friends have said. That's the vibe I'm getting, that they could have heard something on the grapevine about you, might have made them go, ooh, taking a step back. More on this, please. Confusion, not knowing what they want. Oh, right, okay, so we're getting somewhere. I think they might be slightly confused now. Whatever it is they've heard. I mean, I'm not getting a major kind of like Pisces, moon energy, where the secret's being revealed. It's not that. I think it's more hearsay. It's off the grapevine. It's forced them to take a step back. But they're still in communication with you. I don't see that there's blockage in any respect. They're still talking to you. I just think that when it comes to like taking you out, going out, doing things, wanting to actually act as a couple in a relationship, that's where the panic sets in. They take a step back. They take a step back. Let's have a look where we are with current to future. It's actually a different style of reading this. It's different. It's nice to not have the whole third party, cheating, anger. There's just a lot of confusion because, you know, you're dealing with somebody that is not very open. You want to be, though. You want to go forward to them. You want to, yeah, you do. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. You want to take things to the next step. But it's worrying you. The fact that you're not getting to the next step's worrying you. Emperor in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. We've also got the 10 of Wands here, which is kind of like, you know, you're not shaking these feelings for this person. They're too heavy, they're too intense. You know, you've got feelings. You've caught feelings for this person. Also, what could be worrying is the fact that they're not up for making a commitment to you yet. Sorry to have to say it, but they're not in the right place at the moment as you are. Doesn't mean that they won't be in the future, but at this moment in time, you're the one with the deeper feelings. They're not. They've taken a step back. Could be something what they've heard. It's worrying you. It's worrying the fact that you're there and they're not. How does this person feel at this moment in time about my Virgo? Thank you. Confusion. Some of you as well could be a little bit hot and heavy on them, as in, you know, you might be pressing them to take you out, pressing them to make a commitment to you. You kind of like, I'm going to have to say it, getting on the tits a little bit, because especially if the character of this person and the trait is like take a step back, just, you know, they're very relaxed, very, It's like a slow moving energy. But if you're all up in the face and trying to get something from them, it's forcing them back. They feel trapped in this relationship. They feel pressured. They do. Energies. Confusion around this person. We've got a hell of a lot of confused cards. I won't lie, it might have crossed their mind whether or not to end this relationship with you, but then they don't. Then they keep going on and they keep plodding on. I see that they're communicating with you though, but they're just not committing. They're just not committing. Future energies. I'm going to have to pull that one, that way to come out. Future energies, my Virgo. I wanted to say Libra then, so it could actually be that you are dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be, or some of you could be born on that kind of Libra Virgo cusp. Interesting. I want to say you might get that fed up with this person not committing, not giving you any details, just not, it feels like that they can't be asked with this relationship, and it is just basically they haven't made their mind up yet. You could get fed up waiting, and you could suddenly snap and give them an ultimatum and say, look, we either do this or we don't. It comes from your side, it's coming from your energy. You're the more impatient one. It's Chariots in the reverse as well, which you're going in a different direction to this person in this next month. And it's all down to the fact that you get bored, you get impatient, you get fed up, and suddenly, boom, you've had enough. That's what I can see happening. It's either step up or get away. You've weighed up your options about whether or not to approach this person though. That's the interesting part. It's like you're sitting at home and you're going, shall I tell them? Shall I contact them? Shall I just... And whatever happens, I can see you doing it. I can see you just going, oh, I don't know. Texting or saying it face to face, whichever applies. I don't know how much contact you are in with this person, but I can see you just kind of like making a stand, backing them into a corner. I've just got into my head. I hope not literally. I hope that means just giving them a bit of an ultimatum and not actually physically backing them into a corner. Christ. Sorry. That's just come into my head, so I had to say that. There's a lot of communication between the two of you, but it's coming from you. You're the one to instigate the communication. You're the one to tell this person. They kind of back away. Their Queen of Swords is in the reverse. They're backing away communication-wise. I get the feeling that you might scare them when you talk to them. I'm sorry, it's going weird, you're reading. But they might be a little bit afraid of you. They might be a little bit afraid. The Ace of Cups has come out though. And it's in the upright. Now this is where it's getting interesting because I wasn't actually expecting that. You could actually turn this into your favour by snapping them out of whatever non-moving energy they're currently in. You might actually awaken them, and it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to have to shape up or I'm going to lose my Virgo. That could happen. It's very, very, very likely. The Ace of Cups is in the upright position for them. You had it earlier. Ace of Swords, last card to come out in the reverse. This is weird. This is gone weird. I apologise. That's why it's Ace of Swords in the reverse here. Oh gosh, be prepared for them talking to you, them backing away, them going, yeah, let's do it, them backing away. You kind of like, you can't win, you're back to square one. And that's what I've got for the month. I can't lie, that's what the cards are showing me. It's like a, yeah, it's like going back and forth with this person. Somebody can't make their mind up, and I'm afraid that even though I said that you're the one to go forward to them with the communication and you might just snap them out of it, they might fall back into their bad ways of not committing. You stuck with a non-committal person. Devil card with Capricorn. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, they've got a choice. I don't see it being another person. I don't see it being another energy around them. It's none of that third party situation, which is why they've gone quiet. It isn't. It's not about that. It's all about you, but the trouble is you're dealing with somebody that's not very committal, and the decision that they will have to make as to whether or not to come forward towards you. At this moment in time, I can't see, because it just keeps telling me that, yeah, they decide to come towards you, then they back away. Yeah, they decide to come towards you, and then they back away. I can't go any deeper than that at this moment in time. I'm very sorry, Virgo, but I'm going to leave it there. Probably didn't help you because of what you're dealing with, but yeah, there you go. Thank you very much.